In this video, I will add some oil and wax pencil detail to my collage backgrounds. Before I draw an animal or a plant, I look at a real photo. Sometimes I look at a clip art photo or a picture of a clip art because then it's simplified. The lines are simplified. But I also study the actual plant. Again, just trying to do these crossover mark making patterns so everything is more cohesive. I'm using lots of different greens, which in nature, that's what you'll find. So I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna blur this. I've got to plan out the wording first, but I need to do something with these patches. These are gonna have strawberries. These are just gonna be, again, random abstract types of flowers. Let me see if this is dark enough. Now this is part of the inlay that I used, but I'm, again, repeating the color so that everything is flowing and not too distracting to the eye. Pressing really hard. These colored pencils have a lot of wax in them, which makes them perfect for going over the top. Well, I think that's what makes them so pleasant. I think it's the wax in them, but they work really well. Let's get this pink out. Tone this down, blend it. Lightening up these patches. See, instantly a little square of tissue becomes an abstract garden, flower garden. Just by layering these pencils. So test your sealer, test your decoupage medium, whatever you're using. You know, you want it to be able to, you want to be able to go over the top of it, so do your little tests. I don't like, now see that's cut off there, so I'm just going to turn it into a flower just to calm down that harsh line. I'll do some other things to it as well. I can add in some white to these with my wax white pencil. So let's get that now. Now this has a little string, and I think that's what you do. You peel it back. What, am I gonna have to YouTube how to do this? My hands are not strong. I might need my pliers. But you peel this layer back. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. I can't remember who used to use these in my life, but they've been around. And I just recently saw them on Amazon and thought, wait a minute, that could work really well. I was looking for an affordable way to make some marks with black and white. But the reason I love these the most is the texture they give me. So now I'm coming in with light. Usually I do that at the end, but just trying to play around with my next plan. I start with the most obvious ways to blend in the background. Okay, I really like this combo, so maybe I will try out the strawberries with the pencils. And if I don't like it, or if it's not popping enough for me, I can always glue little paper strawberries over it. But I'm so far liking the way this is going. Look at all those nice ripe strawberries. So you can see I'm just doing a very primitive rounded triangle shape I'll go back over it with the little white paint pen, making the tiniest little seeds, just little dots, or I'll figure something out for that. Okay, now I want to outline, so just want to make it even, more bold. I'll start doing some little crowns on the top of these. They won't all be the same size. They're like peeking out around the bushes, the leaves. I'll add some more leaves. Okay, I like that so far. Now I'm going to get that dark green. Again, keeping it pretty abstract is my goal. To add the seeds to my strawberries, I tapped just very lightly with my white acrylic fine point paint pen. This background reminds me of the California wildflowers that grow in beautiful patches in the spring. So I did some research because I just wanted to look at the petal formations and the colors of some of my favorite California wildflowers, especially the poppy, our state flower. Here I'm filling in some of the petals with a lighter color, bringing more light into my collage. I'm trying to find a balance of trying to make these beautiful wildflowers pop, but I don't want them to pop too much that it distracts from my character. Now I'm adding even more light in very abstract ways using my white grease pencil. Now these backgrounds are ready for my country characters. But if I could change one thing, here's what I would do. I would decoupage the characters on the background before I did all this detail work. That way I'm not collaging the characters over all my beautiful backgrounds. So here's an example of just that, where I decoupaged the character before I did all the pencil work in the background. If you haven't tried colored pencils over the top of your collage backgrounds, give it a try. It's so much fun. Thanks for watching and happy creating.